Should I just go for it?
Yeah.
Alright. About 2 minutes into the new stream is when we're beginning. As we do.
I will say Bedrock looks awful with the video compression, but thankfully there's not that much Bedrock in the
Yeah.
map.
I'm gonna have to get out of here before it's just... Is that something up there? What's up there?
It's probably
There's some sort of creature.
probably a creeper if I'm honest.
I didn't think mobs spawned on Bedrock, but... Alright.
No, it's a wandering villager.
Oh my gosh. That's a llama's head. How? What? Okay, we've apparently been blessed by a wandering villager at the beginning of a CTM map. Okay, this is news. So, for the video, anyone watching this after the stream, this is Abyssal, a map created by Zoracraft, or Randy as I refer to. Say hello.
Hoy.
Alright, he made this map, and while I'm going through it, he is going to be giving some little insights on the map and his thought process when he was making it. So,
Should I even talk about the starter area, or is it just obvious?
you can talk about the starter area if you want. Yeah.
The map is I forget which type of biome it is, but I think it's taiga or something. So snow.
It is a mountains.
Okay, yeah. And Legendary, Vex's map Legendary, has a similar entrance to this, but he uses a waterfall if players spawn up top, whereas later updates added the slime block, which is one way. So if players get stuck up top, they can jump down, but
Makes it a
you don't
lot
get a
harder to break out of the map and get some sweet, sweet trades with that man.
And also, Abyssal has very limited water. You don't get water until one of the later areas, so it's very important that water, you can't just pick up the water here.
Alright, so we see the entry tunnel and the welcome sign, along with the rules, so I'm going to read through those.
The rules.
Welcome to Abyssal! Woo. A CTM map. Rules. 1. Find and complete the Ravaged Monument to win. We can't just have a standard monument, this one has to be ravaged.
Yep. I reused my Ravaged Monument from my previous attempt at making CTM maps.
Rule number 2. Find woolen chests or off special enemies.
It should say special enemy, but yeah.
Okay. Rule number 2, addendum. No crafting wool for monument slots, as per usual with the CTM maps that Vex and others have made. Rule number 3, you may craft the iron, gold, and diamond block. I got that order mixed up when I was reading that. I don't know how.
Just proof you have dyslexia.
No, I would say gold. That's not a word. I might. Rule number 4, use at least easy, never peaceful.
Are you on peaceful? I think the map defaults to peaceful, actually.
Oh no.
Oh, it's
turn it
snowy
on normal. And it's starting to snow, so there goes what little video compression I had.
Yep. You had a good run.
Yep. Rule 5, do not go outside the borders of the map. Addendum, that includes the nether end and on top. This was because of when I did a modded run and went to the nether to get a bunch of ores.
Yeah.
So you can thank me for that sign. Rule 6, survive in any way you can think of. 6A, yes, you will need to break blocks. This is not an adventure map, this is a CTM. Rule number 7, spider string can be used for other purposes, i.e. wool, for beds. tripwires, etc. Spider string wool cannot be used for the monument slots. Optional rules under chest movement is permitted and keep inventory is permitted. Where's the button for that?
It's on the right side. I think you passed it.
Keep inventory on and off.
Make sure it works. Sometimes it doesn't work unless you're in creative.
I'm gonna push this because I believe you've said this to me a few times that you designed this map with that in mind.
Yeah, I've designed more and more things with the keep inventory on because a lot of games are doing that now, and it's pretty nice to not have to worry about losing your inventory.
Instead, you just have to worry about tool durability.
Yeah.
So
it's still a challenge even with keep inventory, but keep inventory makes it less frustrating. You can play it with it off though.
Yeah. So with all that said and done, I'm just gonna trust that keep inventory is on now.
You'll find out pretty fast in the first round.
I will find out soon enough. Yes. It has also been a considerable amount of time since I've actually played this map last, so a lot of the tricks and shortcuts that I used to know have been forgotten. So you won't see me pulling any of those tricks in this playthrough.
And yet you'll reclaim the slime box.
Well, okay. Breaking blocks isn't the rules.
Yes,
I'm allowed. Nobody said I couldn't.
On your 16 times 9 slime that you just harvested. Or it might just be 16 times 4.
Is it times
9?
It is times 9. Fantastic. So, down we go into the deep. Deep dark. Very long, dimly lit hallways. Oh, and there's a bit of a lag spike.
You could almost say it's a motif.
Yes, and now we're in a dark room with a silverfish. Do you have anything to say about the corridor? Or like the style you made? Because
this
it
used
just
to be
looks
magma
like 3x3.
slimes. It was originally intended to be regular slimes, but they would refuse to spawn here. And
Alright, so I'm
magma
standing right in
slimes
here and I'm not dead yet.
magma slimes were too frustrating to use, so I switched it to silverfish. They do surprisingly heavy amounts of damage if you just let them gnaw on you, so don't do that. They also tend to eat the map, so don't let them do that either. I'm watching.
I'm trying to not die to the first enemies.
They just want to play.
They want to be pests. By the way, contrary to popular belief, my favorite weapon is the axe because it does just more damage.
Yep.
So it actually is better for killing silverfish because you actually get a chance of one-shotting them with the wooden variant.
You still have to jump though?
Yes. Well, jumping is expected for the critical. Alright, well, I apparently don't have any torches to defuse the spawner.
Just didn't pick them up. They're in the other chest.
Oh, well, thanks for telling me that.
It doesn't matter because silverfish ignore that.
Well, I'll just light it up just so I can see and make my way out. Now we have stained glass and a long ladder going down. But first I'm going to actually run into this room, and that's a lot of bread. I'm going to take that. And the potions.
Do remember to light up those ladder rooms because they're just dark enough that things can spawn and ambush you.
Speaking of ambushing, there's a hit squad of silverfish just aggressively snapping at me. there we go. I forgot that that was a thing I could do.
Probably don't have enough torches. You might want to go and grab the rest.
Yeah, I probably should get the rest. Let's do a little bit of inventory sorting while I'm outside of spawner range.
The armor will probably last you, though another set might be nice.
Well, I can just get everything.
Sure, why not? I mean, grab the chests too. Cannibalize it all. Oh.
Yeah, and then I'll get torn to shreds by silverfish. I don't think so. I'm onto your schemes. They're already spawning. You set me up. This was a trap to get me back in the room. They're spawning from the blocks.
My minion.
No! Luckily for me, they made a big train. So that's useful. And if I'm this bad at fighting them, I don't stand a chance anywhere later in the map. I believe my freshest memories of this map was dying in lava with my stuff. So,
Yep. When keep inventory was off.
yes.
No, wait, because you played the modded playthrough.
Yeah, but I was done with that by the time that we did the other playthrough with more people.
Alright.
Well, bread one down the hatch.
Nom 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 nom.
And that was the Abyssal Breach. I guess it's called the Breach because Skylight? Is that why? Alright, so let's check these areas. There is Fossilized Grove, Cindered Cavern, and Depth Scour Keep.
By the way, as a rule for these the intersections in these maps, the colored concrete that's above each marker marks which wool is in that area.
So that means that there's not a two-wool area.
Right. If there was, one would be one and one would be the other, but that hasn't happened so far.
Alright. So if I remember correctly, it was Cindered Cavern that's the first place?
No, Fossilized Grove is intended as the first. You can take them in any order, of course, but
Well,
you're given enough torches to finish Fossilized Grove.
Well, I'll see what's here. Another ladder case going down. In case you want to go all the way down. That's a no. Well, we've got to be a while before we take blazes. Why did you put
Just
blazes in the
play.
first intersection?
Look, it's a very nicely lit area. You're pretty much only finding the blazes. It'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine. I don't see any problems with this.
I mean, Petrified Grove has wait, it's Fossilized Grove. Spoilers for next map, but the main enemy here is skeletons, so you don't catch a break.
I would have expected that since it is called Ow. And that skeleton has drawn first skeleton blood. Where is it? Oh, it tried to corner shot me and it missed. That's the first time I've seen a skeleton miss its corner shot.
Skeletons are like the ultimate CS players. They just always hit their corner peaks. Also, every zombie in that cavern has now sallied out to meet you.
Yeah, so I'm just sort of waiting on them to make their way through to give me some garbage tier food. Or maybe that was just wishful thinking. I'm impressed the skeleton missed its corner shot, though. Rude.
He was bad. He was rusty.
Rusty skeletons. Oh no.
He wasn't practicing in his bone school.
There's a spider behind me. I can feel it. No!
I knew when I heard no.
I feel wronged. No!
So you're dueling a skeleton at like 2 hearts.
I don't really have the option of running.
I guess we found out if you have to keep inventory on or not.
Well, at least keep inventory is on, but then now I have to run back through the silverfish. Their spawners aren't apparently turned off by light.
You might want to grab their chests. That way you can plop down that extra armor.
Okay, Mr. Metagame, I'll do that. You know what, that's actually a good idea. I'm sorry I mocked you.
I'm sorry I yelled at you.
If I sneak, maybe the silverfish won't know I'm here.
No, you're too dummy thick. They'll hear you.
How dare you? Let's leave 1 second in case some poor person comes by. The hit squad is coming.
By the way, did you notice they're trap chests?
I did. I saw the little red outline on the one I played it face down, and it gave me a bit of pause.
Wait a second, that's not what chests are supposed to look like.
Fossilized Grove, and since I've been sprinting, I'm hungry again. Time to eat the decrepit, rotting flesh of some unknown corpse. And the Fossilized Grove is locked off. There's a creeper in the way. I cannot proceed. Well, it was a good run. You stay away from the ladder. I killed it! I killed the creeper. Yes. No! Okay, that actually helped more than it hurt. Alright. Alright. Nice.
Also, you're on low hearts.
I know I'm low in health, I don't have a chance to stop. I have to kill.
Also, that creeper opened up a perfect opening for you to get shot by the next skeleton that walks through there.
Really? Oh, and it took the... The baby zombie moves just fast enough to where you can't get away from it. By the way, did you notice that when I died, it still consumed the food?
Yeah. They'll consume potions too.
That's rude. Back through the silverfish. How many deaths are we on now? 3? 17? 4? Echo's very real, is it now? The echo might just be Randy on the Discord.
Is he on the Discord? Because if I have an echo, but that's because I'm hearing you both in presence and on the stream.
Yeah, that's what Billy said in the stream chat. Okay, now that I've finally got the corner to the area cleared out. I can set some stuff in it. There we go. Yes.
You might want to replace your sword.
That sounds like a great idea. Why would I listen to that? Oh, that creeper was very nice. It gave me some stone. Too bad I don't have any wood to use it with. Oh hey, wood to use it with. Hello, have a good day. Please don't hurt me. That Enderman is stronger than me and it knows it.
Big honkin' Enderman muscles.
Yes, zombie, be my pincushion. Why is there always skeleton baby zombies? Why? Why? Why are you here?
Can you imagine skeleton babies? Like they just strafe at the speed of light?
You stay back. He's rethinking his life now.
His very short undead life.
His life that probably just consisted of 12 minutes of him saying brains. Alright. First rotten flesh down the hatch. That's wonderful. Looks like there was a skeleton that poofed into existence right there, so I'm going to light that up a bit more. This was a mistake. This was a mistake. I went too far. No, I'm almost dead. So, there's dirt in that area.
Yep. It's among the only dirt in the map. There is some extra dirt, but this is the main source of dirt in the entire map. Use wisely.
Oh great, so that creeper that just blasted a huge hole in it and just... And that... No! Why did I look at him? Why am I dumb? I'm back at the start!
Imagine if keep inventory was off.
If it was off, I would have failed the game. I'd have used the 5 cents at this point and all the bits would either have been broken or on a super zombie.
It just rap battles you.
It doesn't rap battle me, it just raises its hands up, rips it down, and I dissolve into the ether. I've learned that you can just calmly walk through the first area, though, and any spawns that happen won't be able to catch me.
Unless you get stuck on the ladder.
Unless I get stuck on the ladder, and then they'll get close. Well, actually, I have an idea. Don't look at the tall man, don't look at the tall man, don't look at the tall man. The tall man is gone. Okay. So if I can run in, get some wood. Please don't hurt me too much. Please. Please be gentle. Why is there so many Endermen in there?
It's like these are our forests.
It's like they're being shadow mines, like, because when you're in the dark you can't see what you're looking at, but the Enderman can certainly see when you're looking at you.
You might need to ask the creeper nicely if it can make some more cobble.
Unfortunately, I think the creepers only existed to spite me right at that beginning. So I'm gonna have to take matters into my own hands and finish the rest of this corner off.
Take the corner out behind the shack.
Don't do the dance.
That meme is hilarious.
I
Dale,
thought,
what the hell did I just see you make on stream? You made like a sword pickaxe.
well, you see, if you put extra stone on the stick, that increases its durability, right?
We are tinkers now.
No, now we invent. We must go beyond what was simply just called, logical and reasonable. No, we have to explore. Make the Sorax? Yes, Sorax, I like that. The Swax. That sounded much better. Please don't hurt me. No, Enderman, don't get mad at me. No, 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 no. I don't see him. I don't know when he's gonna see me, though. I'm afraid.
Fear.
Ah, yes. Fear.
Oh, your armor is like really, really dead.
Alright, let's, light that up. Ow!
Nice palisade.
Alright, but I have walled that up. Wonderful. Now I don't have to worry about evil monsters trick-shotting me. There are so many Endermen. They're making so much noise. Hello, Creeper. Please don't hurt me. Be gentle, please. Actually, wait. Yes, keep following me, Creeper. I have an idea for you now.
I have plans for you, my child.
Come here, come here. There we go. What was the haul? 2 cobblestone.
Rip, I think you lost some torches too.
I did lose the torches. That
You should
wasn't
punch
worth
them
it.
out on your way there and been a 12 trillion IQ.
That was stupid. Well, then he would have just blown up the drops. Because there's always a delay when you're picking up items. How's my armor? Oh, my helmet's gone.
Rip. Clickety-clack,
How's
you
my
have no
armor?
hats.
There's nothing on but just like burnt leather straps and maybe some broken arrow shafts.
The skeletons actually increase your armor bar by a little bit when they shoot you.
Gives you just that little bit extra chance that you don't, in fact, get hurt by it. Ooh, I'm on the trees now. What in the world is this bone thing? Ow, ow, ow. You get down. No, 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 no.
That was the world's smartest zombie.
This is a mistake. This was all a mistake. Retreat. Why is he angry? Please don't hurt me. I have to go faster. What's going on? Did the Enderman just get hit by a stray skeleton shot?
I think it did.
I thought he teleported out. I thought they teleported out of the way of arrows.
I think it's only player arrows.
I see how that could be. Well, I just got the best food in the game. Now a place to grow it. carrots are the best food in the game, fight me.
Virgin carrot, Chad potato.
Now, you see carrots, they can be eaten straight from the ground. You don't have to do any work. They're the food for a busy boy. You've got places to go, enemies to slay. Just pick a little
Baked
bag of
potatoes
carrots
are
and go.
meat tier food.
Yes, but it takes a lot of setup to make them that. Not
You can literally make a campfire and get it done. An infinite amount of potatoes.
Yeah, but you can't move the campfire with you.
Well, with Silk Touch you can.
With Silk Touch.
They're really cheap. It's actually cheaper to make them than... It's as cheap to make a campfire as it is to cook, like, a half stack of potatoes.
Okay, fine. Whatever. I still think carrots are better just because you don't have to do anything to them to have them be decent food.
You can make, like, the Smelter-Geddon system, where you put, like, what is it, 18 campfires? No, wait, it's 16, because it's, yeah, each one holds 4, and you cook an entire stack of potatoes.
I'm about to get Vietnamed by this guy. Please no. He's behind the trees. Ow! How did you land that shot? Alright, yes. Probably about 90% of what you just said was cut off, but I'm pretty sure you were just performing Fortunate Son.
Yep.
I don't know if we can do that while I'm streaming, Randy. Where was he? Where was he? No!
My really poor...
I'm dumb!
3 million IQ skeleton.
He just waited for me and I was...
Damn. I ain't no fortunate son.
Why am I so bad?
Now you have no feet.
I don't have feet. No.
Your toes are mine.
My toes were exposed. He was just like, give me them toes. Now I don't have any. They're gone. He just slurped them right off my foot. Huh. There was an impressive amount of that floor that wasn't made out of silverfish.
Yep. Although, actually, I think 1.16 changed it to where they have a normal break rate now. So you actually don't know until you open it up.
Oh, that's dumb. That's scary. What?
Now you can cause a fish apocalypse at any moment.
How did this get here?
That Enderman.
It's mine now. It's mine now, and that's all that's going to be said about that. So now I've cleared out the beginning portion of Fossilized Grove. It just looks like there's death and sadness over there, so I'm going to keep going the way I've been going. Who's taking pot shots at me and where?
The Vietnamese.
I can see them.
Can you?
Don't do this to me. There, I've just increased the height of the walls. Now, I can keep torching this area. Hiding behind the trees. Nope! Good.
I do say it's good fun to start a CTM map with a skeleton area instead of a zombie area.
You call this fun? I don't.
Yes. Fun.
Why are you in the trees? They are. Alright, he's dead. He's dead. There's a hallway. I'm gonna go for it. Nope. No, 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 no following me. Alright, this is a abusively long hallway.
It just actively beats you as you walk down it.
Oh, hey, in case you didn't get enough birchwood. What? They followed me? Yeah, there's a skeleton in here. How did he get here?
Well, I say he's been living in these houses for the last decade, and he just, like, he just heard you coming along. Was like, yeah, I'm gonna pad my KD ratio.
It's time to be a militia. He got the drop on me, but that was it. There's so many torches in the center of town, and there's basically none on the outskirts. That seems about safe enough.
The ghost town.
Well, I see why it's a ghost town. They wasted all their torches making this big birch pillar. There's more!
Yeah, this chamber is big enough that if you're on one side and haven't torched the other, they can spawn on the other side.
Oh, I got his bow. That's lucky. Now I can use the 12 shots I get out of it. It's better than nothing, though. And it's... Right. I'm gonna... Wait, this is the intersection. I can just stand over on the birch things and not have to worry about torching this place. Aha!
Yes, and then you'll never be able to use that as a base.
What if I don't want to use this as a base?
What if you want to be ambushed by the skeleton militia?
Don't shame me.
What if that's your kink?
Well, then I guess you won't be able to stop me. You're just a voice in my head.
I'm a figment of your imagination, or are you a figment of my imagination?
Don't do this to me, please. No!
Rip. Pour one out for Birch Path.
I'll see if I can fix it. There we go. Yes. And barely any cobblestone recovered, but a sad torchy soldier was left behind. Let's light up that volleyball court. Don't know who would play volleyball and or tennis. Basically the same game.
Basically the same game, down 2020.
And there's another Vietnam. Go back to the forest. It's easier to hide there. Whoa.
Go home, GI.
Ha! I gotcha. And I didn't get an arrow back. Oh, this well's deep. This well's really deep. This is a well, right?
Yeah, that's a well.
Okay. Anything down... I see blocks at the bottom, but I'm not gonna risk falling down there. Why did you make intersection 2 a base? By the way.
It's just like you can use it as a base, but it's more meant to be like a some sort of like sign that somebody lived here.
So this is to build up the map's story, sort of.
Well, the map doesn't really have a big story, but yeah, somebody used to live here.
Okay, and so you decided just that intersection 2 was gonna be a big area for someone to make a base out of if they wanted to. I noticed there was grass somewhere. If I can find it, I'll look at it again, but there was grass and that looked useful. Because normally in CTM maps... Oh, and there's a donkey. Why are there more Vietnamese?
They don't want you taking their donkeys. They don't want you stealing their ass.
I'll take what I want. I have a sword and you don't. They have a
Swiggity,
bow. They can hurt me.
swiggity, your booty's mine.
Something like that. I am convinced that they are spawning from the ceiling now.
Little do you know that in between patches I add this single skeleton spawner to the ceiling of intersection 2.
Please no. Please tell me that's a joke.
Would you know?
I wouldn't, and that's what scares me.
Fear.
Yeah, but anyways, this is intersection 2, so I took the wrong turn to get to the wall. I didn't see another path though, but I did run out quick. And it looks lit up good enough. I'll move my stuff in there once I have the courage to, you know, move everything and make a base. So, for Fossilized Grove, what was your... Did you talk about your design plan when making it?
I'm not sure if we did. So for the areas in this map, I usually designed each area after like a selection of 2 or 3 blocks. Also, you broke another piece of armor.
Yeah, my pants are gone now. I'm
Sweetie,
going
sweetie.
commando.
But yeah, so Fossilized Grove was bone block and wood. The bone block so you can quick grow food to help you get started on the map.
I'm at half a heart. It's hide time. My helmet's almost broken. My shirt's gone. Things are looking dire. I ate an arrow to the face and now my shirt turned to ash. Ow.
Did your hunger go up?
My hunger's probably... What? I heard a villager. Oh, we've got a zombie villager. Here. That's lovely. You're not gonna exist long enough for me to bother capturing you. I wish I had resources for you, but die.
In the original version of this map, there was very few resources to purify zombie villagers. But then I added an area to rectify that.
Well, you can talk about how your original map was if you want, because it was very sparse, and I remember a lot of the changes were made while I was playing it on modded.
Yeah, so in the original map, there wasn't a way to get more potions because there wasn't nether wart. There was soul sand, but there wasn't nether wart. Um, there wasn't quite a few crops because I didn't remember how necessary some of them are.
But most of them you can get from zombies anyway, so it's not that dramatic.
Yeah, and there's a witch dedicated area, so you could theoretically grind them that way, but that's really slow. So yeah, I added a bonus area to the map, which has almost all of that special stuff.
Okay, this was apparently a coordinated effort to wipe me out now. They know I'm on the back foot. The skeletons are everywhere, and nowhere at the same time.
They have your IP address, your zip code, your
I'm about to
real
get
address.
doxxed.
They're actively about to drop an
Ah!
orbital strike on you.
Screams and stabs the nearest entity.
Shank.
Alright, let's do more lighting. Yes, yes. I don't want to do much. I don't want to do more lighting. I hear a skeleton. And my health is low. I went back to get armor. Did I just walk all the way back to the chest? Look
I'm
at
not
it, say,
doing-
that's a nice chest, and then turn around and... I did the fridge thing in Minecraft. Oh my gosh. Yeah, let's pull out a new set of armor. Yeah, that looks better. Why did you decide to make the armor yellow?
They look like mining equipment. The people that lived in Intersection 2 were supposed to be miners.
Okay, and this apparently looks like mining equipment. Okay. Don't do this to me. I have a gun.
Yeah, it's bright yellow, so it'd be more visible in dark, dim light.
I got another bow. I have acquired a new gat. Now I can slap them together to make super gat, also known as a bow that isn't broken. Please don't.
Also, you'll notice that some of the skeletal structures in this place
No!
are not strictly spine shaped.
Okay. I'm just gonna be sad. I'm all the way back at the start.
Pour one out for the boy.
I think I'm gonna clear this area, and then that'll be the end of the first stream. Now that we've got this working, it'll be a lot easier to use. Hopefully.
You've been going for 50 minutes, and this is some pretty good content.
Is it? Because I'm quiet most of the time until I die and do a very quiet scream of dismay as my soul is wrenched from my body. You couldn't catch me, stupid silverfish.
I'm the gingerbread man.
And also, you know, Minecraft silverfish don't have legs.
I'm pretty sure they can still use ladders.
Please no. Please no. Don't do this to me. I just realized there's all sorts. There's the grass here for a reason.
Yeah, so you can get wheat. Wheat.
So now this place really looks barren.
Yeah, you can make intersection 2 quite lush with the grass that starts out there, like the grass blocks. But yeah, this place is intentionally meant to look kind of dead, but with some trees and stuff.
Is this supposed to be like the... I don't know. I don't know how trees happen underground. This is just black magic wizardry.
Yeah. I mean, they are birch trees, so they're kind of pale and sickly looking.
Oh, wow. My sword just decided, okay, it was time to actually be useful for once and crumped that skeleton in one go.
That is the same. That means that was the same skeleton that got you last time.
Aha. Finally, I get vengeance.
Skeleton's like, no, my KD!
Do you think that was the same skeleton? He was trying to go for a double.
Yeah. And another one. Every monster spawner is actually just spawn the same monster, but clones of it.
Oh no.
They're trying to pad their KD by killing you.
So, the set of bones here looks like some... It looks like a cat's spine, you know?
Yeah, it is supposed to be a spine,
It
but
has little
there's a nasty
spikes
thing
on it.
in there. There's a nasty thing in there.
What do you mean, a nasty thing?
A bad thing. A badman.
If it's bad then for you, then, I don't even want to know what's in there. And I guess it we'll never find out.
Yeah, this place has like ribs, spines, and a skull that marks the entrance to intersection 2.
There's a light on the other side of it. Oh no. I have to go into the jungle.
Run through the jungle.
What's with you in Vietnam today?
Look, I'm not gonna say that those skeletons are Vietnamese. I'm just saying they like to hide in the trees.
They're very good at getting me. What's the best way to actually go after this? You don't see me? Nobody sees me! Aha, I gotcha. Okay, that was a mistake. Run. I didn't close the breach.
Ooga booga.
No! Don't do this to me, please. I'm fragile. Come on, show your ugly head. There you go. Aha! How's that for you, Katie?
Get the camera!
No! Those creepers, I need to run. I have to escape this place as quickly as possible.
I want you to know that you started this new exchange with the enemies of this very dark, dim place on 4 hearts in leather armor.
Well, that was
When
my
you
chance
have
at a
adequate
record.
food.
Yeah, I have adequate food, but not adequate time to heal with it. Because there's zombies everywhere. I feel like skeletons are precognizant. Which is a strange complaint to have about a AI.
It's like the Banner Lord guys who, when you're charging on horseback at like Mach 2, they'll 180 stab you with a spear and do like 73 damage to you through the thickest arm in the game.
I'm just gonna take your word for that since I haven't played Bannerlord since like 1.4.6 or whatever. No!
Yeah.
There's a firing line. They have a firing line.
I'm not saying that like they're cheating. I'm just saying that it looks kind of dodgy that some random peasant like I'm just skimming the main line with one of the ridiculous Manavlions in that game.
Just so that he manages to
Deal with
get
chip
a spider sense.
Yeah.
That's like, oh, there's a guy behind me. Whoop!
And they don't do that to anyone else except the player.
They've got that target fixation going, you see? There's no other... I hate you. The silverfish, not you personally. You're next. Oh, why am I doing this? Blitzkrieg. You can't stop me, I'm the gingerbread man. That was a big explosion. Yes. I saw blue. Back in there, there's not much I can actually do to, you know, different. Except maybe burrow. I could burrow.
You could be a dirty coward on the very first area.
Listen, Randy. I've had about enough of the precognizant skeletons.
Skeleton core peeking is pretty just ridiculous.
Suspect.
You get like a monocle to examine the screen.
We're gonna get the Minecraft skeleton vac band.
Yeah. Obviously not human reaction times.
Oh, can't be.
Every skeleton's like Hiko from CSGO. Human reaction. Watch, that's not gonna be Hiko and I'm gonna look like an idiot. I thought it was Hiko, but now that I said it,
I don't know who you're talking about. Why are there so many skeletons? Why?
It's not like this is a skeleton themed
There
area.
are so many skeletons. I didn't expect there to be 5 by the time I made... Skeletons are precognizant, and anyone who tells me otherwise is a liar or a skeleton.
Or like a skeleton.
Skeletons only lie. I have gun. Okay, how was I supposed to react to that?
This is why shields are like my favorite item added to Minecraft.
Shields are for babies.
Baby! Real men block arrows with their face.
Real men make regen pots so that they don't have to worry about damage.
Real men make Minecraft bend over and plead for mercy.
Alright, it looks like the palisade is good enough, so I'm gonna take it apart, since that area is pretty much taken. And make my escape route a little bit more smooth. This is now my escape route, that is all it will be. Don't do this to me. Oh yes, they're in a gunfight.
It's like the streets of Detroit down here.
It doesn't matter which skeleton comes out on top, because I always win. Except for the times I don't, but we don't talk about those. Nope, that's a big nope. Please don't kill me. That skeleton turned the corner with his bow drawn.
Yeet.
Alright, that's not so difficult. Alright, skeleton Uno down. More skeleton? No, not more skeleton. More skeleton! Much more skeleton!
Skeleton with the side of skeleton?
I'm in the box. I'm in the box. I made it in the box. Ah!
You're in the safe box.
And now I can see my enemies as they hunt. Watch.
Hey, where'd he go? You know, they have the perfect team to blast open that box.
They do. Don't give them ideas.
The skeletons are like, hey, creepers, come over here for a second.
And then they just do a firing squad.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd be so
They
sad.
all line up on the other side of the room and just, like, dab on you.
Okay, so what's in here? White wool. Okay. I'll put my chickens in one basket. I got keep inventory on anyways.
Also, the wool boxes are color-coded.
Yes, and I don't know if you intended for this, but lapis is gonna be useful for enchanting, if enchanting is a thing that can happen.
Yeah, that way I don't have to add lapis ore if I don't see a place to put it. And it also makes sense, because it's a useful material for endgame stuff, and you get lots of it by completing the objectives with the map.
Yeah, it's kind of like a reward system.
Yep. Although you should be mining the top first before you mine the floor.
You can't tell me what to do. I'm the one playing your map.
I'm just a voice in your head.
You're not even real.
No. Apathy. My weakness.
I don't know how, but I opened the 1 weak wall. No! They did it! They did it! They used the breach. They used the breacher. This is the end. There's like 10 skeletons. I'm going to die.
Damn,
I
like,
died.
put the block.
It didn't work. No.
Damn, you had plenty of time to place a block.
I wasn't thinking about that. That was like a sin.
The Scoundrels are like, oh, he's back.
They shot the creeper. I don't know how. They all just opened fire at the one block that was available. One of them, I guess, had such potato aim he shot the creeper, which blew open a big hole in the wall. And that was it. Next thing I knew, it was a "you died" screen, Dark Souls noise.
By the way, what is your skin supposed to be? Is it a Dark Souls character or is it?
My
Honor?
skin is the Elite Knight set from Dark Souls 1.
Okay.
Iconic armor for that game. That is what I picked because after getting my account hacked the first time, my skin was changed to that of some like rainbow woman, and yeah. I'm not a rainbow woman.
Yeah, your old skin was an Aether Moa.
My
like,
old
in
skin,
multiple
I
systems.
remember that we were. Where did you come from? There is no place for you to spawn. Why is there? Where did you come from? Did you come from the top of the skeleton pillar? Do I need to light that up too? Do I need to make sure every block has a
The
torch on it?
spawns, a few of the spawns do have spawners like hidden.
How dare you?
Look, at least
I
didn't
don't
just
mean no
hide
trouble,
it.
skeleton. I don't mean no trouble.
At least it didn't hide it in little patches of dirt, right?
I really hope you please no.
Hint: you exposed some of it with the creeper blast earlier.
Well, yeah, but like hell, I'm gonna go back there.
It is actually a really good skeleton grinder. You can make a even without water. You can make it.
Yeah, but there's so many bones, I don't think I'll need that.
There's like 4 or 5 spawners within range of a single common block, and it's just like, oh.
Yeah, but
So-
your evil, tempting words mean nothing to me because I've been wounded by them. I remember when your first room was magma cubes, and during the first run I did of it, a giant one spawned directly in the hallway that was the exit, and I just couldn't do anything about it.
Fat rip. Yeah, like I said, they were supposed to be slimes, but the slimes didn't work.
But I think you changed off of slimes because they couldn't be diffused by torches. So you
No, they
changed
actually
to.
didn't spawn there.
I remember
I don't
magma
know why.
slimes.
Yeah, magma slimes,
They spawned regardless of light level. Then you
Yeah.
tried to use regular slimes and they didn't spawn at all.
No, it was slimes first, because this was when I was still making the map. And I discovered that they didn't spawn, because slimes are very temperamental spawning. They're like strays and husks. A little less temperamental, but still. Then it was magma slimes, because they were less temperamental, but they can't be diffused, and they're a pretty formidable enemy for the first area.
I'm gonna tame
And
this
then it was
donk.
goldfish. Donk.
It is donk-y. I was waiting for you to buck me off. Oh, there's a bed. I should sleep in that so I don't always end up at the... What is it called? Abyssal Breach?
Yep.
Are you gonna tame, or am I just gonna sit here and look like a fool? Don't do this to me. I'll kill you. How dare you?
I will destroy your bloodline.
Come on. Tame. No! Let me tame you. Let me tame you. Should I even bother? He's just bucked me off every chance he's gotten.
I mean, mounted combat is a pretty good advantage for the early areas. And you have infinite donkeys. You don't have infinite saddles, though. I'm not sure if there's infinite saddles on this map.
I see 9 saddles.
So if he dies, you'll have to recover it.
Ugh, that sounds horrible, because the only way I could imagine him dying is to lava. Alright, well, I'm at intersection 2. I've made it through Fossilized Grove, completed one area and gotten its wool. I think that's great progress. So,
Which house are you gonna claim?
which house am I going to claim?
There's the farmhouse,
a
there's
blind boy.
the like smithy house, and then there's the inn.
There's furnaces with a red bed. These are coming with me. I don't care where I'm gonna live, but I'm gonna have a red bed.
Red Bed Redemption.
What if I make my bed at the bottom of the well?
Thank you for the water. Bless you for the water.
There is no water here. The well's dry, Randy. There's no water, Randy.
Why is there no water, Randy?
Wake up, Randy. Come home. Oh, this place actually looks like it was designed for housing people.
Yep.
I'm gonna take a look at the bedside table, and its filthy communist white beds are gonna be replaced with luxurious, lumpy red beds. I don't know why lumpy was in that. The white beds can go in here. There. Yes. And with that, I'm going to sleep the night away, because last time I was in the breach it was nighttime. Aha! Well, that was certainly a lot. I hope this stream was entertaining to anyone who watches this in the future or is watching it now.
It was for me.
I hope my suffering was enjoyable, and that my brother's commentary was worthwhile, if for nothing else than to see him laugh at my mistakes. For now, that'll be all of the stream. I'll probably do this again on Friday, or if not, next Monday. Goodbye.